Alright, we have our file here that we were working on in the previous video. So this is what we have so far. In here we said the information will be sent to process.php, so we are going to create a process.php file. This class is not intended to teach you on server-side programming such as PHP programming. If you are at the software track in the IT program, you would get to do that in the upper level courses. But here I'm just showing you how you can write a simple PHP program just to process this form. So for that we have to start a new file. Here I am selecting the language PHP, so I would get some editing help here, and then I am going to save it as process, because that's what we said, that is the name that we gave in here. So we are just creating a process.php file. In the PHP file you start with the HTML here and close HTML, and then you have the body tag, of course, and then end of body tag. Now to write the PHP code you need to have a special tag. It's not a tag, PHP delimiter. You have PHP, and the end of that, please do not put a close tag here. Beginner programmers always make that mistake. So the end will be like this. So PHP code, we have to put it here. In programming, you know that you place your values in a temporary memory locations called variables. So I'm going to create variables to get or store information from each of the text boxes and all the input, text area and things like that into variable. So you create a PHP variable. I'm just going to call it first name, and you would say $_post. We are using post because we said the method is post, and if you are using get, then you can simply go ahead and use get. And then you are saying that to this variable, get the value from the post you have, but put the value of fname into it. If you remember, fname is the name that we gave for the text box that will have the first name. So we are saying that to this variable or memory location, put the value from that particular text box. So I'm going to create variables for all the different text boxes and input boxes from my form. So I'm just going to name another one, last name. Remember, the name we gave for the second one was lname, and then I'm going to create one for email, and the name we gave for that text box was email. And then we had a text area for comment, so I'm simply saying com, or you can name anything you want, and the name of that field was comment. So we have, once it runs, it will have all this data collected from the form. Now one quick thing to do is to just echo this information into a window or the web browser. So that is the first thing I am going to do, just echo whatever we got. So maybe I want to put a heading saying that this is the information received. So in PHP, when you see a dot after string or any variable, that means you are appending the information. So I'm going to say that information received or something like that. Okay. All right. And information received, and I'm going to append the h1 ending tag. Okay, make sure that you have the closing tag. Now I'm going to echo or write to the browser window. First thing I'm going to say that this is the first name. and some space, and then append that to append our variable dollar first name dot I'm going to put a BR tag, so it would go to the next information will go to the next line. And here I'm going to just copy and paste, Control V, first name, last name, and then I wanted to echo the email value I have, and this I'm going to put email, which is this one, and then I'm going to put the comment that I gathered, and we called it com. So, and then BR, if I want, I can say that thank you for the info, and if you want, you can put a BR tag here. So what it would do is it just collect everything to these variables and just echo it to the window. That's all it is doing. Alright, so I'm going to save this, and I need to upload this to UC file space. So to UC file space I already logged in. If you don't know how to do that, or if you need help, I'm just going to log myself out. You just have to go to ucfilespace.uc.edu, or you can just use the WinSCP, that if you are using that. Login, your 6+2, and the password, and then you go to my files and sites, and I have the FWD folder. So I'm going to create a new folder called I'm going to FRM test, form test, or you can call anything you want, and I'm going to go to form test, FRM test, and then I'm going to upload my files here. So first one is the index one, our HTML file, upload it, and the next one is our process file. You are uploading that. Once you have here, we can simply go and open it up. Please go through homepages.uc.edu tilde. I'm just going to form test. That's where I have my form. So there is my form, and see, since we use the HTML5 email type, so if I just put something and say submit, it will give me that automatic message. So I'm just going to put something at something.com. So you can put some comments here. I'm going to submit it, and it echoed back the information I provided. If you wanted to, so I should have put a break here, but if you go back and enter something else, it should submit, it should change that. Or in here in UC file space, I'm just going to quickly edit so that I can put a BR here if you would like, or maybe next time I'm trying to write into the text, I would do that. So in any way, this is how you echo something that you received. So basically from your file, all the information I sent went into this PHP file, and PHP file took all these values and echoed it. The next video I'm going to show you how you can write this information into a text file.